Hey everybody! Today, I'm joined by this NPC who has way cooler armor than mine. Maybe not. I think mine's pretty good. Anyway, today I want to go over a system that I don't find anybody really talking about, and is one of the most useful things that exist for me as a guild leader of a multi-guild group. So basically, we have 6 different guilds worth of people. A lot of them are alts, but it's still hard to communicate. So when you got your /G, you can only talk to the people that are in your specific guild. Apparently I haven't done my check-in today, so we're just going to do that out of force of habit real quick. There we go. So you can only talk to these people that are in your guild with your /G chat command. Now that can be really problematic because alts are so prevalent in this game. So in our guild, we have all of our mains in this one, in the primary. We actually recently leveled up and need to add some more in, so if you're looking for a home, let me know. We are on Vesta, the US East, and yeah, we're always looking to grow. So we have 6 different guilds. This one's the main one, then we have an alt, and then farm ones for our third, fourth, etc. alts. So basically, to be able to communicate, we either have to use Discord, which is very common nowadays. A lot of people will use Discord. But you have that certain type of player that doesn't like to use Discord, or they only use it so often. They don't like the pings. Maybe they don't have a second monitor, so they can't be checking it often enough. So it's hard to communicate that you want to do things with others. So in this game, there is actually a function for a multi-guild chat, or just chatting with friends across on a different server in the same region. So up at the top left here, it's called Global Chat. Now, I'm not sure why they called it Global Chat. It's Global Chat kind of reminds me of Area Chat, just in the naming. I feel like they need to change the name of this because it's probably pretty confusing to people. So first off, if you're a guild leader and you want to be able to make one of these chats, or maybe you just want to make a chat for you and a couple friends, maybe you have some friends that play on other servers, you want to be able to talk with them without having to go to Discord, you can create a chat here. You put in the name, so this is a YouTube chat. Apparently you only have so many characters, so this is YouTube chat. Yeah, we'll just do that. So you can then have yourself displayed as either the character you're logged in as, your roster's main character, or you can just select a specific character. So I like to do roster main character. That way everybody knows who I am whenever I'm chatting. Because my logged in character, it might be Dovaz, or it might be, Doviolet. I have a character named Cyrie, and they won't know who I am. So you create the chat, and now you have your chat here. So what you can do from there is down here, the 3 little dots, it's advanced settings, and you can click invite. So you can invite people on your friends list, you can invite people from your current guild. Now this is a roster bound chat. So if I switch to any of my other characters, I will still have this global chat active, and I can then invite from those guilds and friend lists as well. Or you can just type in the specific name of the character that you know of. This will send them an invite where it'll go up here. You'll have a pending invite to join a global chat. Now you can be in 10 global chats at a time. So you see I made that second one and it's 2 out of 10 now. So with this one, we'll see if anybody is actually online. Oh, don't want to make another one. So we'll go in here, see if I can get somebody to actually join. Actually, most of my members are actually a lot more active at like 6 p.m. So we'll not bug them. We'll go to our actual chat here. So you can see I have a 1 bubble. Well, I had one. And what it does is it will allow you, it shows what you've last read. So because I reopened that, it would have had a little icon here saying last read. And it always pauses and based on the last location that you read. So if I hadn't read below here, it would have a icon here saying this is your last read location, so you can then scroll down, catch up on the conversation, and then if you switch character, it still does that as well. So if you read to, say, this point here on this character and you switch to another character, it's going to be the exact same. So this is like a roster bound chat system. And this is also cross-server within your region. So you can add people from other servers and be able to talk to them. So what we use it for is we have the nameless conglomerate of guilds. So every member that is in any of the guilds, we have them added up here. I've actually just created this like yesterday or the day before. So I've got 15 of our like 60 members in here. So we're slowly getting them all in, and then everyone will be able to chat. It's a workaround for people that don't use Discord that much, or if you just prefer to be able to actually talk to people in game. Now the history is basically just telling you, chats you've joined and created, etc. It's not really a necessary menu there. Other things that you can do, you can turn on and off the notifications for specific chats. So you can go in on this specific chat, and I could either close it, I could leave it. So closing it, basically, it gets rid of it here. So I left, but as the lobby master, I kind of destroyed it. So that's what happens there. Now on this one, you can check the members, so everybody that's in that chat. You can, from this menu, you can increase somebody from being to be a deputy, so meaning that they're able to invite people and moderate. You can also check their character profile. So straight from this menu, you can see what their progress is. So you can check on your friends that are on other servers, see if you're doing better than them, etc. And then there's report and kick. I mean, I don't know why you'd be reporting people that are in your chat, and they probably shouldn't be bad people, but you do you. And then kicking them is, if they're starting to say things that they really shouldn't. So I ideally plan to use this for my guild, but you may want to have just, moving here. Maybe a couple different chats with specific groups of friends. Maybe you have like a group of 4 people you play with, and you want to just make it like your static, your raid static. You could use this rather than, you don't even have to be in the same guild anymore to do that. Now, this indicator here is for transparency, so you can make it, transparent. I feel like you would just close it, and you can just reopen it there. You can double click, go into it, close that out. Yeah, so it is a very, very useful function that this game has. And if you like emoticons, they have the normal emoticons, but they also have motion emoticons. So you can put it in here. We're going to do the popcorn guy. We're just going to send that. See, we're just eating popcorn, watching them talk about maps. So you can also favorite those as well. I wish these were, well, they might be somewhere else in the game, but I haven't really seen them. So, highly recommend using this, especially if you're a guild leader. You want to get, if you're using multiple guilds, get everybody into one of these global chats just so you can communicate better. It's a little less restrictive than being like, hey, you have to use the Discord, you have to look at X, Y, and Z. You can post in here and your Discord when you're doing something, and it's really helpful. I'm trying to think, is there any other advanced things? You can change the chat background. I did not realize that. That's cool. So you could change what the color is. So that's pretty much it there. Turn that back on. And again, highly recommend it if you're a guild leader or if you're just doing a static with people. That's been me. Cheers. I'm going to go back to comparing my armor with NPCs.